those clouds like an avalanche coming. Welcome to a new video, my friends. What a week. What a weather. And so many emotions. And in the last video I touched some of them. The grief I felt for a family member, for my sister. And this made me to think a little deeper and come up with this little talk on a subject when it is really too much. When does it really get too much that it becomes unhealthy? I would just go a little bit too far when it comes to feeling sadness, grief, sorrows. When it comes to being hard on myself, beating myself down, criticizing, not using that self-love, being really my worst critic. The softness, the nice talks, the good words, the positive words were lacking when it came to judging myself and my actions, my mistakes, the steps I took through life. How has it become like that? Where does it have roots? Experts, specialists, therapists would say in our early life, childhood, the way we were brought up, the things and the ways of life that we believed in or we had to believe in to survive. And then one grows up and goes out there to the world. And by constantly living in those not very functional ways and repeating it, it sort of can become like addiction. Or the better words would be learned behavior. Lucy. Lucy. Yeah. I will scratch. I look at you and I still think of your Slovak sister Števka. Števka is nowhere to be found. We still have hopes though. She still could return. Because the hope dies last. Right, Lucy? And then you end up with disturbed nervous system. You lose your peace of mind. Panic sets in. Helplessness. Not being able to find solution. and not using that inner wisdom that we all have. We all have inner wisdom that needs to be put in works to protect us, to make us live a peaceful life, at least to a certain point. Once you get wrapped up into this emotional roller coaster, and I'm very good at that, it's very hard to tap in my inner wisdom. This is not gonna happen overnight. It's pretty interesting to challenge myself at this age after functioning like this for so long, but in a way it gives a hope.